before.
Uh-huh.
Can you just show us, because like I'm not sure if we're going to be responsible for like veins and stuff.
Great vessels that we can see, and I would use rods, you know. So if I shove a rod in here, and you can see where it's poking out, and then I shove a rod here, you should be able to figure out, all right, this is aorta, and those two are touching, that's why I put the rods in there. Then you should be able to figure out that's brachiocephalic trunk. This, which I split open, is pulmonary trunk, which based on shape, color, size, location, you know, if I put a rod in there, you should know that that's pulmonary trunk. Right auricle, or left auricle, right auricle, which we cut open. Papillary muscle, chordae, tendinae, trabeculae carni. There's a cusp right there. So this would be the mitral valve.
Bicuspid.
Yep. Over here, trabeculae carni, moderator band, papillary muscle. Not so easy to see the papillary muscle.
Do you want me to keep this mask or throw it away?
No. Stick it on my desk. We'll keep it. Yep.
Got really hot.
Oh, I bet. And then this is pulmonary vein. Yeah, so we have pulmonary vein. So if I stick a rod in here and you can tell it's projecting right here, you should be able to figure out that's got to be pulmonary vein. It's bringing blood to the left auricle. And this one would be a little tricky. What was your heart? Where we had brachiocephalic trunk coming off here, and then we could see its first branch. So if but brachiocephalic, so we're this one.
Alright, I ran out of room.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right,
So
common carotid.
So I'll keep this, and if I show it a few times, that might end up on your test. I would put a flag just right there.
All right.
And I'd keep these two rods in.
And that would be the right coronary.
Common
Common
carotid.
Yeah.
That's because it bifurcates.
Yeah. Right.
And then, what's the difference between the pulmonary trunk and this might sound kind of stupid, but the aorta? Like, because I'm having a hard time distinguishing those two.
Okay.
Those two, right?
So pulmonary trunk is bringing blood from the right ventricle
To the lungs.
to the lungs. So that pulmonary trunk sits very superficial.
Yeah.
It's usually kind of gray. And
Yeah.
it goes at a weird angle.
Okay.
It's oblique angle.
Okay.
So you can always use the thing. Its color, it's dark gray usually. It's going at a weird angle and it's very superficial. Behind it is aorta. And
aorta, it has the arch in it, right?
But typically on these specimens, it's going to be
can't
cut
see
off
it.
before it arches. So this, you can tell right here, it's just starting to arch.
Yeah.
So if we went another inch, you'd see left common carotid coming off of it. And if we went another inch after that, you'd see left subclavian coming off.
Oh.
Okay. Rarely do we have that much of the great vessels.
Great.
So that would be the way you tell pulmonary trunk versus aorta. And with aorta, it's typically the largest diameter. And you can see how thick it is. Brachiocephalic trunk is sometimes really close in size, but it's typically a teeny bit smaller, and it goes off to the right. There's only been a couple. I have seen one where brachiocephalic was actually larger diameter than aorta. I mean, you have to figure the sheep has a huge head in relation to the size of its body compared to us. But most of the time, it's going to be that big versus brachiocephalic, a little bit smaller.
And what about the difference? Because right here you said
Where are you taking that?
this one right here is a pulmonary.